Hello everybody, it is the next day. I totally forgot to record when we got home from the national park beach yesterday. It was cold. We ended up spending the evening with our family, eating. It was nice and chill. Sometimes you just need one of those days, right? But today it is the 23rd of April and I am gonna tackle something that I've been putting off for a while. So you can see it behind me, like hanging just, yeah, it's right there behind me. So I have been putting off doing the rest of the lampshades for a while, but now is the time. So right beside me, let me just see if I can grab it here. Right beside me, I have my little box of horrors. So what I'm gonna do, Martin is going out today. He's gonna buy me some glue that we can use to glue the frames together to get a more sturdy frame than this one up here, and then we're gonna start making the lamps, and hopefully it doesn't take as long this time around, and hopefully I have enough yarn for the smaller one. I don't have enough yarn for the medium one, but for the small one my hope is that there is enough. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the glue, honestly, and then I think we're gonna try and do another lampshade because I really want those lampshades to be finished. I really like the whole homemade vibe of them, and I love the way that they look as well. So that's what we're gonna do today. Oh, and I'm gonna do some YouTube for my channel Aubrey, so doing some speed builds and stuff onto there as well. But let's start creating, shall we? Do I have the best hobby in the world? Look what he got me. This is the first time a man has ever bought me flowers. Oh, thank you. They're so pretty. I love them. I'm so happy. Oh, they're so pretty. So let's put these in a vase, shall we? Out of the open. I love them. What? Stopping, bastard! Hello everybody, it is the next day, the 24th of April, and just screwing the mount on here, but I didn't get to do the lampshade thing yesterday because I got flowers. It was kind of a special our day, not that anything special happened or it's a special date, it was just really sweet and romantic, and we just relaxed and spent the rest of the day together. So I thought I would try to do it now. I just have like 13 minutes before I have to get back to class. So I thought I would show you guys what the plan is. So let me just put you guys down. So I have these two lampshades. Now I have actually bent them slightly. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but I've bent them slightly so they have a slight bend to it. The reason for that is when we start putting the yarn over, this can actually be hidden behind the yarn, or so is the thought process. I'm gonna like glue these two together as closely as possible. We have to probably use some thread. I don't know really what that is called in English. I probably should look that up, shouldn't I? But we have this. I have some steel thread here that actually, this might be better from the other angle. Much better. So I have some steel thread here, which I'm gonna tie a little around the points where we're gonna pull them together. So you can see we can get them as closely as possible to get hopefully a really seamless look. And then I have an assortment of glues. So we have this universal glue that Martin got me yesterday, and I have a super glue, which should do the trick. So I'm gonna sit down now and try to do this. Cue montage. Okay, so now I think I'm not gonna do the last one. I'm gonna try and keep these as is because I feel like we have a good foundation. They are a bit fiddly with the whole framing and such, and these rods they don't align completely, but I've tried to do the best I could. So let's open the glue. And this should work on pretty much every single surface. So hopefully that is the case here as well. Let's just open up this bad boy. Oh, it smells bad. It's one of those glues I see. So I'm just gonna try and like glue around the place here. Hopefully we can get a good base of glue to hold this together. Ah, God, it stinks so bad. This is some industrial shit. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna have to do for now. And once this is dry, I actually have a little surface here that we can put it on so it doesn't go on the table. But once this is dry, we can start to have a look at how the structure is, if we need to add any more glue or the super glue that I have here as well. So yeah, that's it. So I'm not going to be able to do the yarn today, but at least this is a good start. So I will see you once this is all dry and show you the result, and then we can take it from there. So I've just given it some super glue right where my fingers are, right next to it, to hopefully try and if it would focus, damn. I can't get it to focus, but right there is where I've given it the super glue. So I'm just trying to get this to dry so this is closer together, and then we're gonna give it a good old chuck with the universal glue to try and see if we can't get these to stick together. More glue, more glue, more glue. What you don't do for it not to be crooked, am I right? Good afternoon. Today is the 26th of April and I have not made any progress on the lampshade in the last couple of days, other than gluing it. It is really nice weather outside, but I thought I would just show you guys what I'm doing currently. You have no idea how good it smells right now. So let's have a look, because we are baking a carrot cake and you have no idea how good it smells. It smells good.
Yeah.
So my thought process was, you can see the weather outside is so beautiful. It is kind of hot outside as well. It's nice. So my plan was to actually take the chair and the table, put it out in the sun, because we can't use the lawn yet. It is not ready, but it's coming along really nicely. But put it over into the sun, come outside with my nice cool beverage, and sit down and make a lampshade. So I think that's what we're gonna do, actually. Okay, so let's take one of the chairs over here. Ah, so beautiful. Just sitting in the nice sun, and let's move the table so I have a place to put my shit. Nice and somewhat sturdy. Honestly, this gives me flashbacks, and not the good kinds. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, car. Because I haven't shown it, but when we first moved here, like 4 months ago, I started to make the big lampshade. And I said to Martin, like, okay, so this can't take that long. I was thinking like an hour, maybe 2 tops. And lo and behold, 5 days of continuous work. I will say it was a big fucking lampshade, but you know, it wasn't fun. So, but I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. I just have to get it started here, and then we should be good. But I think this is a good size. And it's all about just twirling it around this part here. And I really want to try to hide you know, these points where it connects to the other one, because that's something I don't like about the first one. But yeah. So what I'm doing here, fuck me. What I'm doing here is I have to twirl the yarn around. So first, before we get like a real good base, I have to twirl it around and around without tightening too much, but also tightening it so it's not gonna be all sloppy. And the hard part is to try to cover, I don't know if it is in focus, to cover this bit here where we actually connected the two, because I want that to be as invisible as possible, which is the difficult part, but you can kind of see where it's going. So it's just about twirling it around and keep twirling it until we get a good, nice, consistent look. And then we have multiple colors here. We probably should have gotten some more of those, eh? Yeah. But we have like a green one, we have this, which is more of a sandy teal one, and then we have the white and the gray. And we can of course introduce other colors as well into it. So yeah, this is what I'll be doing for the next couple of hours, I think. So, not much yarn left on this one. So this is kind of a little self-made thing that I did out of an old sketchbook cover. So it's made of plastic, but it's really nice and handy for this type of work. So I'm gonna take some more of my gray yarn here, spin it around this one, and then start to spin it around here. So it's all about just spinning and spinning, and it's yeah, it's kind of boring, but you know, I'll show you a good result when I'm a good ways in, because that's not fun to watch. Okay, we're making progress. So I've done this part here, and as you can see, I'm holding it a bit awkward, but this is the top. It's upside down now. So you can see what is the challenge is that on the bottom here, which is of course a smaller diameter in circle, it's a lot more tightly together than it is on this part. That is because on the middle ring here, the diameter is bigger, and I need to, when we go from the other side, I need to wave the yarn in between all of these yarn pieces. So it doesn't need to be as tight, but we still need to be tight here. But I'm gonna switch out from a gray color now to another one, and I think I might do green to continue this, but I still have my thread. I hold it in my hand here. So let's actually switch out the thread and continue. Okay, so I just had to take my shirt off because it's too fucking hot, but this is what we've done. Like, I only need this small bit, then the first half is done. I think it looks cool. So there is a lot of holes in between these, but it's gonna be filled up with the yarn from the other side. So again, we're gonna kind of web it in between. So it's like one and then one and then one from each, like back, up, top, bottom, and so on and so forth. But I think it looks cool. There's no particular order that I do these colors. I just do them so there's some variety. And when we get to the other side, then maybe a green one is gonna overlap a little bit with this green, but more on the side of the gray. So it looks really natural and organic. And then this bit in the top here, I have left these out, so they're not in the bottom, but in the top I've left these out so you can kind of see them from inside, because this is where I'm gonna use this to attach this shade, or whatever you want to call a lampshade. I'm gonna use it to attach that to my light bulb fixture. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go inside because I think I heard my washing machine be done. So I'm gonna go inside, check on that, hanging out into the beautiful weather here so it can sun dry. Is there anything better than sun-dried clothes? And then we're gonna continue. Hopefully I can actually get this done today. So see you in a bit. Okay, so the top is finished. Now, again, there is some places here where there is a hole. It's just, those are gonna be filled out when we start to wrap the yarn around on the other yarn. I don't know. So the top is done. And I think I'm gonna start tackling the bottom here because I actually really wanna finish this. So
yeah, but I think it's looking good. Like, I'm happy with it. Yeah.
Hello everybody, it is 28th of April. It's been a couple of days since I filmed, but I have in fact finished the lampshade. Here it is. I think it looks beautiful. Now I have to be kind of careful with this because I actually had to, let me just see, yeah, you can kind of see it there. I had to put the light bulb inside of the shades before finishing it up with the yarn. The reason for that is the lamp light bulb was too big for it to go through the hole underneath or on top. So that's what we had to do. And I have the lamp here besides me. You can kind of see up here is the fixture. We're gonna have to move these around a little bit. So I'm gonna do that and let's hang it. And then I'm gonna show you guys what the finished result is. It's been a long way coming and I still freaking need to do one more of these in a medium size, but there's not that much yarn left. I just had about enough to do this one, so we're gonna have to buy some more, but let's hang it and see how it looks. So it is a bit messy here, but let's see if we can't get this shade off.
So I'm not actually saying anything of value here, but it was kind of difficult to get the lampshade down. It was difficult to find the right height. You can see my loose skin on my stomach in this shot as well, and in the next one. And also because of the weight loss that I have experienced, I don't retain heat the same way I used to, so I'm cold all the time. No matter what temperature it is, I'm just cold. My fingers are cold, my feet are cold. It's just cold all the time. But we finally got it up and I think it looks good. So I'm going to show you guys some shots of it while we're done here.
Okay, so I'm gonna show them tonight as well, but I've got it hanged up. I think, I mean, other than the way that it's hanging, because I don't actually have a mounting piece for it, but I think it looks good. Like we're getting somewhere, right? So this one hangs a little lower. We're gonna have one hang like here-ish. That's a little higher, but that's a size between these two. But color-wise, you probably can't see too much in this lighting, but I think the lighting is really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys later, but that's kind of that. So there we have it. I think they look really, really good. So it's evening now, as you can probably see. It's been a long day. I'm gonna go to sleep. But before ending the vlog, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you want to see more like this, be sure to hit that like button and hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and also comment. So commenting and liking on the video, it helps out the algorithm and it helps out other people to reach the channel as well. So spread the word, and I'm gonna talk to you guys next week for an update because I'm working on something. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and remember, stay ordinary because being ordinary is awesome. Bye everybody.